Okay, so what we have here is the keyboard remote. We started out with the 40.0 remote and kept a very similar layout on the top. We added some things to make it more useful for the customer. We added an optical navigation device here on the select button and a full keyboard on the back side. This keyboard is backlit, so at night you still be able to see all the keys. We also have an optical navigation device here that allows you to scroll through, move a cursor in a web type application. That's where we started. One of the things that that makes this remote great though, and a game changer, is how we integrated it with the set-top box. So we try to solve a lot of problems. One of the big problems that people have, especially new customers, is that they come into the service, they want to go to Comedy Central, they don't know exactly what channel number Comedy Central is. So with this remote, all you have to do is flip the remote over. We bring up an on-screen search bar automatically. Go ahead and just start typing. C-O-M. You can see we bring up channels and then also content based on that search query. Go down to Comedy Central, show you the title of the channel and then also the title of the program that's currently playing. You can go ahead and hit select there. Automatically changes the channel to Comedy Central. So we keep that same user experience going within the guide. So you flip the remote back over, you can hit guide. Right now we sort everything numerically, which doesn't mean a lot to new customers. So I want to go to MTV, I have no idea what channel number that is. So again, you can just flip the remote over, you reshuffle everything to alphabetically, and you can just start typing MTV like you do today with the numbers. Hit enter, we go to MTV. You type in ESPN, enter, goes to ESPN. Some other kind of fun features that we do with the remote control. So I'll go back to live TV. So you're watching the game and you see a really cool play that you want to show to someone else later. Today that's pretty hard to do. You'd have to remember exactly the point in the video where this awesome dunk happened and come back to that recording later. We get rid of all that. We go into, so we pause the video, go ahead and flip it over. You can enter in a tag at that point that allows you to jump to that at a later point. So we'll go ahead and in here just a nice dunk. Hit enter, that adds the tag to the video at that point. So let me show you what that looks like in a video that's got quite a few tags in it. Come back to live TV, go ahead and hit the DVR button. Go to this hockey game here. We have this new feature, My Tags, on any event that you've added tags to. Go ahead and go down to that, and it lists the thumbnail for each tag that you see in that event. So we'll go ahead and play that. Bring up the video at that tag point. But the really cool feature in here is, you can bring up your pause buffer indicator, and then you can hit any number on the remote to jump directly to that point within the video. So I'll go ahead and hit 4 here, it jumps to there. 3, it'll jump to there. 2, jump to that tag. You can also use the optical navigation device at this point to move the playhead to any point within the video. So you can basically drag your playhead to any point within the video. So we think that's a pretty cool feature. Allows people to jump without having to hit fast forward a bunch of times. Go back to live TV. Some of the cool things we're doing by adding Facebook and Twitter and apps like that to the service. With this remote, you can integrate it much more efficiently, add a lot more value to the content. So you're watching. So, you're watching Hugo and you want to tell friends about it on Facebook. You just flip the remote over, and then we'll give you more features than search. You can just arrow over and get to integrated Facebook. And what this allows you to do is, without being cumbersome, you can type in. We automatically populate what you're watching. So I was watching Hugo, and then you can just add a comment here or whatever you want to add.
For after hour and overflow calls. Again, that is booth number 139.
Trying to do that on a See, there I made a mistake, but easy to go back and edit it, right? So trying to do that on an on-screen keyboard would be pretty cumbersome, and a lot of customers maybe wouldn't do it. So automatically post that to Facebook. Some other things, this is more about discovery, but you can go down, also see who's watching what you're watching. So you have all your friends that are watching the same thing. And then also see what other programs that your friends are watching. So you have 3 friends that are watching Glee, 2 that are watching Modern Family, 1 that's watching Grey's Anatomy. So you can find a show that you want to watch. From here, you can also hit the right arrow again, and you can get to messaging. What this allows you to do is message from box to box, or from the box to a contact list. So you press messaging. I can go to here. Here's a sample conversation. So it's me talking to the kitchen. What time's dinner going to be ready? In an hour. Okay, so I'll be down soon. Go ahead and enter that. And send it to the kitchen. They would get a message popping up saying, be down soon at that location. Anytime you want to get rid of all this, very easy. Get back to the main viewing experience. All you have to do is just flip the remote over. So some of the other cool features within, let's see here. You can go to a program. Right now we have event info. It's kind of cumbersome that there's a lot of information on one screen. In here we have a new concept for event info. And what we think it does is it breaks up the information more nicely, and then also content. So you have the first screen here, gives you a general overview. You go ahead and hit right. You can pick, if you're a huge Justin Timberlake fan, you can click on Justin Timberlake and see all the movies that he's in. Go right again. You can get recommendations based on this movie in time. So we can do recommendations on that. Other things that maybe the lead actor's in. You can also do the social part of this. So these are all comments that would be about in time the movie, and you can go ahead and flip the remote over, and it would automatically be able to enter in your own comments here. Maybe do previews. Again, this is all conceptual, but this is some of the things that we're looking at doing with this remote control. Another great feature is within search. So today, when you're doing search, we have a nice predictive search engine, but there's still a lot of button presses. So there's, I want to do a search for King of Dirt. How many button presses is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I mean, you get the idea. It gets very cumbersome. All you have to do with this remote is go ahead and flip it over. To get rid of the on-screen keyboard, your focus kind of comes up top here. And then we'll start back over. So, 1, 2, 3, 4 button presses to see what you're looking for. So at that point, it makes it a lot quicker, a lot more intuitive for people to search for content. Back to live TV. We also could do, what this remote allows us to do is, web browsing. With the optical navigation device, you can do one-handed browsing. So you're moving your finger here on the optical navigation device. You can go up to news, click on that, and use the up and down arrows on the remote to scroll the page. So this is one-handed browsing. You can also flip the remote over. You get the same experience on the back side. You have another optical navigation device. Allows you to move a cursor. Come up. You can come down and type in whatever you want. So you're looking for more information about
this
Eagles.
The Hopper has
go to IMDb, anything like that. You can scroll through here nicely. When we did a lot of usability testing, people always compare it to a mouse. So what we did is we have the technology in the remote. All you have to do is right now shake the remote. It puts it into another mode where the top navigation device becomes the scrolling, and then on your couch or something like that, or your cat leg, you can use the remote as a mouse. So very similar. Everybody says the mouse is the easiest way to move a cursor. So we went ahead and put that in. We already had the technology in the remote, so it was something that we decided to put in. Every 4.5 minutes, put the remote over, take it out with that mode. So those are the main features of the Webcon remote, also known as the keyboard remote. We hope it goes into Dish and the Hopper pretty soon.